Okay, so this is the NutriMill grain grinder. The top is the motor. It determines the size of the grain if you want it more fine or if you want it more coarse. The bottom is the feed rate, so it's just how quickly the grain gets fed into the grinder. Um, the bottom is where the grain, so the flour will go in as it's ground, and this is the bucket that it sits in. And it's really important that you have it pushed all the way in when you do it. Otherwise, flour will start to go everywhere. This is an extension at the top so that you can be able to add more grain should you be needing to grind more flour than just a little bit. And I will say that you can grind different kinds of grain too. It doesn't have to just be wheat berries. It can be kamut berries or like spelt, groats, different things like that. You can be able to grind in there as well. So as you can see, I've added my grain in the top. So these are wheat berries specifically that I am grinding, and I will be grinding them on a fine grain because that is what I prefer when I'm making bread. And um, and so the plug is right there. It's in and out extension, so when you're done, you can just easily push it back in. So I'm just setting my thickness as well as my feed rate. It is loud, I will say, just so that you are aware. It is a pretty loud machine. The lid makes it quieter, but it definitely, like, my kids are bothered by it. This is the feed rate because I'm choosing to have it feed more, uh, a larger amount. It's going in rather quickly, and sometimes I kind of have to help it down because otherwise, again, it can get pretty loud. All right, and then this is just what our flour looks like at the end. You just twist the lid. I will say that there usually is quite a bit of flour on the top, and so just be mindful of that. But there is your freshly milled flour to be able to use in your baking.